is Chris Personal, and my camp name is Haidu. And here in the Spark Studio, I have the design and innovation part of the summer camp. This year's iteration, we decided to build a theme park, which, working with the kids, we ended up dubbing it the Spark Park. My dream team consists of 2 high school age students, and they play a pivotal role in helping to make real some of the ideas that we've had. So for instance, we do a lot of CAD, that's computer aided design, in order to model different parts and pieces. So the candy coaster, which does have a motor that drives a belt to pick up the marbles, doesn't fit with Lego. So I worked with the high school students to design and then use our 3D printers to create a piece that will join our motor to the Lego pieces. And that's just an example of how the high school students helped me to prototype and iterate and really think about the higher level parts, so that when we get together with the younger kids, you can really make that happen.
Because at first it's all an idea. Usually the first graders have ideas and you put them on the board. But once they actually buy it and then do it, seeing the end product is really satisfying.
Another really big part of our job in the beginning of the day is prototyping all the things that we may need and a lot of stuff we don't actually have. So we'll use this program called Fusion 360, we call it CADing, and we actually will make the piece and take measurements and then 3D print it to see if it works.
So the project queue was just a list of different possibilities that we could explore. The Dreambucks were a way for the students to basically vote, so their economic vote. Oh, I really want to do this piece next. So for instance, a major idea that came out pretty early on was this idea of fidget spinner land. Kids love fidget spinners. They thought, well, wow, what if we had part of the theme park that was based off of or built using fidget spinners? And so we put that up on the board, and the students would earn their Dreambucks by helping build things. So they could earn, a nominal amount by actually being actively engaged in building up the park. And the Dreambucks aren't so much about personal gain, but so much as to allow the community as a whole to progress forward and to give myself and the Dream Team an idea of which direction they really wanted to go. Something that is really awesome to me that really came out of this whole summer project is that I get to work with students literally K through 12. We have students, I'm pretty sure we have a student in every single grade level, from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade, working at our camp in some capacities, whether they're counselors, CITs, or campers themselves. And one of the things that maybe isn't obvious at first glance is how fun it is to work as not a class teacher, but as a school teacher. This is one of the first opportunities that I've had where I really genuinely get to interact with students across all age groups and to build and to create things with them. So something that I thought would be fun at the very end of the school's summer camp was, okay, I'll just sit back and let them play with their creations on the last few days. It turns out that I was wonderfully wrong about that. They didn't want to just run the marbles through the marble runs. They didn't want to just look at what they had done and then pat themselves on the back and saying, gosh, how awesome was that? They came in and after a few minutes of running the marbles, they immediately said, well, can we build something more?